there, Speed Racers. Welcome back to another episode of Speedway. I'm your host, Drivebyfox, with my co-host, Dr. Detroit.
Hello?
This week, we have a guest here on our podcast. This is our good friend, Mr. Tony Benson.
That's right. Welcome to the program.
Before we answer some questions, what kind of Speedway we're on today, Doc?
Well, we're actually here at a very classic racetrack. I think the NASCAR Winston Cup banner behind us is actually going to be the dead giveaway, but we're here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. This is a half-mile track located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. This is also where I filmed the season finale of Season 1 of the Traveling Nardo. This place is a beautiful thing. And the cars behind us are also even beautiful too, because we got the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet, driven by Jeff Gordon, and the number 17 TIDE Chevrolet that was once driven by Jaws himself, Darrell Waltrip.
Yep, the one and only.
Yeah. So now it's good to have you here, Tony Benson. Let me just back up a little bit. There we go. Anywho. So, drive-by. You want to begin the questions?
Here we go. So, Tony, how was your day?
That's a question?
Of course.
Fantastic. Hopefully I get included in more of your stuff and his stuff, as in I like to be included in more videos for your channels.
Of course.
Than just this.
Excellent.
Of course. For me, I actually have this interesting one, but you're usually seen in this particular avatar, but how did you craft your persona? How did you craft your persona here in VR chat?
This isn't my persona if that's directed towards me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was asking you a question about that because normally we've seen you in this kind of avatar.
Okay, well this is a character from a TV series.
Really? What TV series is it?
From Bluey.
Oh, interesting. I never knew that. I never knew that it was from Bluey. I mean, it does look adorable. Drive-by? Excuse me.
I think that Abby from Bluey, it looks very adorable and cute. You know what, speaking of Abby's, the Abby I'm going to be mostly using is this Handsome Wax.
Mm-hmm.
One of my friends created this Abby for me.
Interesting.
Because I love this texture. As you can see, no pun intended, I'm going to keep my pants and shirt on. No pun intended, haha.
There you go. And then of course mine is just used for the Traveling Nardo and things like that. But anyway, TV, we know that you have a couple of channels on your end that you're working on right now. But tell me, what kind of content do you like making?
Well, one is a gaming.
I see.
And the other one is reviews, practicing my voice acting by doing fan dubs and stuff. And other types of videos. And also types of games that I can't get momentarized on the gaming channel. Like Bluey had a video game recently that I'm playing on there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of the music that there's a copyright. So for games that I can't get momentarized for that are based off of TV shows will be on that other one. Also reviews. And also, I also watch other people's videos and do commentary reactions to them.
Oh, pretty cool. So, what is, your most favorite game of all time? What is, well, besides VR chat anyway, but what is your favorite game ever?
Okay, well, VR chat's not really a game per se. More of a social app with game worlds in it. But if I had to say a favorite game, wow. I like If I had to say for maybe Nintendo, I'm gonna go by the two systems I have: the Sony PlayStation 5 that I have, and the Nintendo Switch. For Nintendo, it's got to be between Mario Kart and Mario Party Jamboree.
Okay.
And as for Sony, I would say Madden or this game that everybody loved and also won the Game of the Year, Astrobot.
Oh yeah, Astrobot. Yeah, I heard
Which
so
is
much
which
about
is
it.
exclusively only for PS5 though, but it's fun.
Yeah, it sounds like it is. Sounds like it definitely is. All right then. Well, okay. Here's a good one. You mentioned your favorites and stuff. Do you have a guilty pleasure game, like one that is kind of like a guilty pleasure for you?
Huh. I don't think I do.
Interesting. Okay. All right. I accept that. Hey, Drive-By, if you got any more questions, go ahead and ask TV. I'm gonna step in one of these cars really quickly so it resets the timers.
Maybe you in the comments section can send it like a normal show. Have your viewers ask questions.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I got spinning questions. The question is, what drove you to become a VR chat content creator?
Oh, what now?
A VR chat content creator.
Oh, a VR chat content creator. I just like the app and the worlds. Plus, I plan to have some worlds in one of my channels for content with friends. This little handsome guy right here is gonna help me out with the recording in the
Yep.
future when I decide to, depending on where and what's gonna be about. For most of
Yep.
them. And
I'm
then I'm
always
gonna have a
available.
team channel in the future that will have the remaining of them, so only like samples. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting. Well, you know what? You mentioned about VR chat and the worlds and stuff like that, TV. But I have this to ask you: what is your most favorite world here on VR chat? like one you could go back to again and again and again without getting bored.
Audience anarchy for starters.
Okay.
And I
that's a
think
good one.
Doc knows why.
Oh God, yes.
Because
God,
you
yes.
get to perform and act. And I come up with voices for the characters, so it's a lot of fun to have that.
Yeah, I mean, one of these nights we'll have to do that again at some point. But of course, we would need to have more
This,
people and things like that.
This new card game world called Bullshit, based off of the VR game Bullshit.
Yeah.
Since the regular one is only for PC, I can only play the one on here.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I've heard about that world briefly. I've even seen a few people.
I think
If
I've
that-
played that game before.
If that actual Bullshit game that it's based off of goes cross-platform, I'd like that. But the VRC world it's based off on is a lot of fun.
There you go.
I will literally have to mute out the music when I record there because of all the copyright country music that plays on the jukebox in that world.
Oh, cool.
But it's a fun world, you know.
Pretty neat.
Cards
Okay.
meet Russian roulette.
Let me guess. Bullshit roulette?
Cards meet Russian roulette.
Yeah, but no, still, I like that. I like that name, BS Roulette. That's funny.
Okay, yeah. Technically, you're right. It is BS roulette. You are right about that. I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. Do you have any more questions for TV?
Okay, I got a question for you. How does it feel to experience VR chat for a very first time? How's it
So
feel?
much to learn. I didn't know how to unlock. I didn't know how the eyeball. I started this app. Let's see, in June of 2021. So literally almost 4 years.
4 years, 2021.
Interesting. Because, you know what? You and I are almost on the same page, TV, because I started in VR chat back in, like, 2018 on my Potato PC. Then I didn't even return to this place until I got a VR headset towards the end, or the middle of 2022, I believe it was. And then here we are.
I'm surprised that thing could even play the game or the app.
It could. The computer that I had could at the time because VR chat was still Windows 7 compatible. But then after an update, it basically took the performance from up to here to suddenly all the way down to zilch. So then I had to change out to a different computer and a different headset.
My first world, when I started playing, the first world I ever went into was Murder 4. Murder 4 was the first game world I ever played in.
Interesting, because I think my first ever game world, oh gosh, I'm going to date myself here, might have been, what is it? It wasn't Murder. It might have been, gosh, I don't remember. For all I know, it might have been one of Jar's games. It might have been the Kitchen versus Kitchen game, for all I know. Because I know it wasn't.
Okay, is it the one where it's set up like Hell's Kitchen with like a blue and a red spot?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty much simulating Hell's Kitchen in a way.
Yeah, because
minus the one where you got to work as a team.
Yeah,
for
because
the solo version.
Yeah, because Audience Anarchy didn't come out till way later, so. But I know that was kind of my first introduction to improv and you know all that stuff. And after like the first night, you know, of laughing my ass off.
Yeah, because Audience Anarchy is a year and more old.
Yeah.
Came out in November of 2023. Yeah.
Oh, I remember going on there the very first time. That was so much fun. But yeah, no. So
I got so addicted to it.
Me too. But nowadays, I kind of have cut back on that because I gotta have a good team and a good thing to kind of like bounce off of stuff.
Good. I don't want to get too addicted to it to the point where I'm like, you know what? It's a meh. I've outdone it.
Pretty much.
I don't want to do that.
Pretty much. Yeah, I mean, too much of a good thing, you know, is never a good thing. But Drive-By.
And the first like major like Avatar world I ever went to was this Big Al's, I believe it is.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Big Al's was also was the first one, and then my second one was Prismix.
And yet, Big Al's has not been updated recently.
I know. Yes, Drive-By?
Yeah, I've been a Prismic before. I think it was during my first. I think it was back in 2023 during my first week of VR chat. I visited Prismic. I think right before I met Tony and you.
That's absolutely right. Well, I'll say this.
Well, when did Prismic come out? Was that 2 years ago?
Might have been 2 years.
Or was
ago.
that in 2023?
No, 2 years ago because it's been out for a long ass time. But yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a quick look.
Yeah. While you do that, Drive-By.
Since it's my favorite.
Do you think we should take our star in our beautiful cars?
Yes, we shall.
Yep. So
not really a celebrity.
So here's the thing, everybody. As you guys know, with every single episode of Speedway, once we've had a little chit chat and answered some questions and things like that, we take our star in one of our race cars. And of course, as you can see, we have two different ones here. I should also point something out that these are from 2 different years. So this number 24 car is back from the year 1995, while that one is emulated for the year 1989. So I believe it's going to be me that's going to be in the 24 car, and Drive-By will take care of the 17, and TB has the option of which car he would like to ride in.
Oh yeah, this was published at the end of February.
Okay.
So it's almost 2 years.
That's right. So Tony Benson, since you are the star in our race car, which car do you want to be driven in for your little celebrity laps? Do you want to be in Drive-By's car, which would be the 17, or do you want to race with or be in mine, which is number 24?
And okay, before I enter that, I have this like World War One like sandbox world that would work amazing for future videos for my
Mhm.
channel. But I'm gonna go with yours because of the color blue. No offense, drive-by.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, everybody. What you're about to see right now is
Yeah,
us
no
mounting.
offense. It's okay.
Yeah, what you're gonna see is us mounting the drone cam right now onto my dashboard. So here we go. We're gonna get the camera over here. There we go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get this
I'm gonna
mounted
go
here.
get in mine.
Yeah, there we go. Let's just make sure we're going to get the camera mounted here. In fact, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to have the camera go right here so we can get the good reactions from our driving thing here. Okay. Alright, wait a second. There we go. Okay, now here we go.
Okay.
Making sure that we got the camera.
Here's what's gonna. Yeah. Okay. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. Dr. Detroit is gonna be driving my guest all around the Speedway, and we're gonna. And I'm also gonna be driving Roswell.
That's
So-
right. So here we go for a few laps, and also I have the camera turned to the both of us so that we get the reactions from TV. So here we go, everybody. We're getting on track right about now.
Here we are.
Yep. So welcome in. Uh-oh, we lost him. Hold on, hold on. We lost him. We lost him. I think we lost him. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Stand by, folks. Alright, wait a minute. He just popped out of the car. There you are.
I needed to put my camera so that I know what reactions I'm making.
Okay.
And the face.
Alright, here we go. Take two. Alright, so now we're getting back on track now. So welcome into North Wilkesboro. It's going to be a lot of fun. So here we go. So now here we go. We're going to make our way to turn 3 and 4. And now we're going to start our run. And of course, you can actually see exactly what's going on. So here we go. Getting turn 1
And I can actually feel the rush. I know this is virtual, but I can actually feel it.
Oh, what's that?
I do like these worlds, though.
Dude, the adrenaline. Let's quick.
I will literally come here to just...
Oh yeah. I mean North Wilkesboro is a lot of fun, and it's also really cool to actually just, get around here and everything. So right now, as we make our way around to the start-finish line, we go to turn 1 and 2. A little lag spiky there.
There are some tracks I do not like
Let's see.
because of the design.
Okay. Well now I'm gonna stay quiet and let the audience hear the sounds of speed. Tight. Little bit tight there, a little tight. There we go. Right now, the lap time that I just ran on this track currently is a 23:75. We'll go for about 2 more laps, and then we'll bring them in. Drive-by is going back to pit road.
Okay, well, it sounds better than whatever I could pull off in this world.
Well, because, I'm a sim racer, so I kind of know how to get around here pretty well. It takes a lot of practice.
I'm not going. I'm gonna do 2 more laps.
Alright, you do that. We're going to be coming to the white flag on this run right now. Nice and easy through 3 and 4. Don't want to hit that white line too much. Well, we almost hit the ball. Not good, but hey, we're doing just fine. We're doing way better than I did in the truck series, that's for damn sure. So here we go, we're going to be coming to the checkers right now. Make our way to turn 3 and 4, past the Goodyear and the Goodies Dash sign. Alright, there's the flag. There's the flag, and now we'll bring ourselves down pit road. Woohoo! Almost ran into the Daryl.
There's no collision, relax. But that's what would make this world better if you could actually crash into other cars. I'm just saying.
Oh, thank God.
Give it the real NASCAR experience.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm going back to pit road.
Yep, I'm rolling to the pits right now. Just go ahead and roll up behind my car. Just roll up here. We're gonna park kind of in front of your pit box, number 17. So I'll just park here in the 33 stall. There we go. All right, and now out of the car we go. Okay, let me get the camera thing working again.
There we go.
Oh yeah, baby. There we go.
And don't mind this one. This avatar's eyes tend to shift, even if I'm not looking in other directions.
Actually, that was actually pretty good, because some of those expressions were really good. But, folks, that's going to do it for these laps. And by the way, too, the official lap time that I did, that was pretty good. Let's see if I can see it here. Hang on, I gotta jump back in the car to see what I did. Yeah, 23:73 is the lap of record for us, and Drive-By is still learning how to get these cars, to be his way. But I guess that's going to do it for this episode of Speedway, doesn't it?
Yep, and before we sign off, I want to say, before we end the show tonight, I got one last question for both Dr. Detroit and
for me?
Tony
Okay.
Benson.
Yeah, go for it.
Both of y'all, how does it feel to be a part of the VRC community?
Ooh,
It's an experience. It's an experience unlike no other. Escape from reality and just a joy to be a part of. You make new friends, you find new worlds, you watch stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You drive in cars, you fly planes, you play amazing games. It's just one hell of an experience in my book.
Yeah, and you know what, for me, the experience is also really cool as well, because, if it wasn't for VR chat, and if it wasn't for, going to things like Ferality Umbra and, coming up with these different series, to kind of, help people, but also to travel the world and see all these really cool places, and to inject a little nostalgia into everybody's lives, it's amazing. I mean, I do a few gripes with the furry community, but at the same time, I think they're more accepting these days. With me being a Nardo dragon and things like that, it's it's really cool. And I think as we continue to grow as content creators, I think at some point it's going to be us that are going to see our names up there, in lights, and it's going to be really cool.
Okay, and to be fair, I had a great experience on VRC, and if it wasn't for VRC and this amazing Speedway, this podcast would never gonna happen. And speaking of which, I'm about to end this podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button for more Speedway. And if you guys, I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions about this Speedway episode. Share me your thoughts in the comments below.
That's right.
Oh, damn it.
And now I'm going to make a Drivebyfox appear.
Okay.
What you guys didn't see is that he accidentally just jumped in the rear passenger seat of Daryl Waltrip's car. I love it.
Big Fielders love Daryl Waltrip. Okay, it's ours. Okay, so where were we? Okay, we're closing this episode. Okay, Tony, we're about to say goodbye to the camera.
Yeah, come on in here. Come on in. There's plenty of space here. All right.
Awesome, guys. Don't forget to check out my channels.
Yep.
Okay, the link will be in the description below.
That's right. And we'll see you folks next
And,
time here on Speedway.
And I'm about to close this. See you next time. This is Drivebyfox, and I'll see you at the Speedway. Thanks for watching. Later.
We're clear. Let me shut that.